No, ma'am.
He was a nice man, a gentle man, an honest man. He was a hard worker, took care of his family in the worst of times. There was a time when someone robbed the house. He said that it was probably something we didn't need anyway. He was a smart man. And when they found that man that robbed the house, you know what he wanted to do? He wanted to invite that man and his family over for dinner. Said that anybody that bad off needed a good supper. Ooh, your daddy flew into a temper. Thought that was a crazy idea. You going to invite that man over to steal from us a second time, he said. Your daddy had a temper back then. A few weeks later, we invited that man and his family over for dinner. Now, the man didn't show. And your granddaddy sat over there in that chair, and he cried for that man. He prayed that that man would be able to forgive himself for what he had done. And then when your grandfather passed, that man came over to make sure that I was okay. And on more than one occasion, he bought me dinner.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, when your granddaddy took ill, your daddy up and left. Said he had more important things to do. Oh, I knew he was hanging out with that bad crowd. He was slipping out in the middle of the night, cutting school during the day, flashing the signs and the colors and talking all in codes. He didn't think I understood. He saw how upset I was about your granddaddy's passing. But I understood. I checked out. I took a vacation from reality there for a bit. I didn't cook. I didn't clean. I barely got up out of bed for the next few weeks. Now, your daddy found his friends elsewhere. I thought they were our friends. They took care of us after your granddaddy passed. They didn't let nobody bother us. Nobody robbed us. And that man that robbed us disappeared. To this day, I don't know what happened to that man. And then came that day. Your daddy was outside fixing on the car in the yard. And when the bullets started flying and the boys saw your daddy get hit in the back, they ran. They ran. They left your daddy in the driveway, bleeding from his back. He laid there twitching in the driveway like he was seasoned. My son, my son. He thought that those friends of his would be there for him, for us. But they ran, and not one of them ever came to the hospital to see him. Not one came to see how he was doing. Instead, they scattered. They scattered like cockroaches when you turn on the lights. Do you know how we felt when we heard that your sister had been shot up at a friend's house? Do you know why she was there? She was supposed to be waiting for her big brother, her protector, to take her trick-or-treating, but he never showed. Instead, he showed at her funeral late, smelling like pot and alcohol. Do you know how your mama must have felt on that day? You've got some choices to make, JJ. Because the road that you're heading down now is coming to an end. And it ain't gonna be a pretty one. Your mama already thinks that you're lost. And I'm about ready to agree with her. You think it's honorable being in a gang? Let me ask you this. If it's so honorable, JJ, why don't we ever hear about the good things that gangs do? You know why? Because gangs don't do good things, JJ. They don't do good things. You're either gonna end up dead or in prison. Neither one is an honorable thing. Didn't your sister's life mean nothing to you? Life is hard, JJ. And no one said it was going to be easy. When you work and make something of your life by doing hard work, that's something that you can be proud of, honey. Do you want to make people proud of you? Or do you want to make people afraid of you? I know what my decision would be. Do you want to do good things? Or do you want to end up like your father, JJ? Now is the time to make a stand. Make a choice. Make a good choice, JJ. And I pray to God that it's not too late. And I hope you'll understand what it means when they say blood is thicker than water. I hope you truly understand what it means. I love you, baby. I love you so much. I love you. Mm-hmm. I love you, baby. Make a choice.
Tell them this. Hey, this is another blazing, swaying in the breeze. Johnny Joint for you to oil your neck hinges too. And if you don't, the BRI is waiting. MMM, bring it through. Streetwise story.
Come along with me, I'll show you what's going on. The feds hate us, I'm still in the zone. I'm still battling because I'm still singing my songs. Still on my grind, cat, still blinging my phone. Feds watching my home, like I don't see them. They got gats and funny hats like ice cream cone. Still I shot Ike is on. Make the man feel prouder when the mic is on. Can't tell me about street like I rep this shit. Use a chair to lock my door since the feds kicked it. They come broke the food lock left and didn't fix it. Those fools, they was looking for that food but they found nothing. I keep a couple yatties around, I made them plug it. Even when the is small, the love it. Some even kick the bucket, the streets disgusting, I live the
Welcome to the hunting season. Better stay streetwise. Hear no speak, no see, no evil. Better stay streetwise.